Are you struggling to figure out if your property management company's marketing campaigns are profitable? Maybe you're running some ads right now, you're bringing in some new doors to manage, but you're not quite sure if you're getting a positive return on investment. Well, in this video, we're gonna talk about how to calculate your average client lifetime value. Let's get straight into it. Before you invest in any type of marketing for your property management company, you need to know how much an average client is worth to your business. Otherwise, there's no way of knowing whether your marketing efforts are profitable. So we need to dial down this number, and in order to do that, you need to ask yourself the following questions. Question 1, on average, how long does a client stay with my business? Question 2, do I charge a leasing fee? What is that leasing fee? Question 3, what is the average monthly rent in my market? Question 4, is on average, how often do I need to refill that vacancy? So for example, if a client stays with you for 5 years and you need to generally refill a vacancy in a property every 2.5, over the 5-year period, you'll charge that leasing fee twice. Question 5, what is your monthly management fee? Do you charge 10% of monthly rent, 8% of monthly rent? You should know the answer to that one. Question 6, and this is the last question, is what is your average profit margin per client? Once you have all 6 of these answers, you can then calculate your client lifetime value. So I'm gonna walk you through an example. Let's say that your average client remains with you for about 5 years, so around 60 months total. Let's also assume that for this example, we charge a leasing fee of first month's rent, and generally we need to refill a vacancy every 2.5 years. So over the 5-year period, we'll need to charge that leasing fee twice. Now let's also assume that the average monthly rent in my market is $2,000 per month, and I charge a 10% monthly management fee. So knowing this, we can then figure out how much revenues an average client's gonna bring in for our business. So at 10% monthly management fee of $2,000 per month average rent in my market, that would bring my average monthly management fee to around $200 per month. Now, I also said that the standard client will stay with our business for around 5 years, meaning we're gonna charge that leasing fee when we initially fill the vacancy. So that, let's say that our leasing fee is 1 month's rent, that would be $2,000 there. And then we also said that we generally have to refill a vacancy once every 2.5 years. So over the 5-year period, we're gonna assume that we're gonna charge that leasing fee twice. So that would be $4,000 over that 5-year period. Now, at $2,000 a month, and we said 10% management fee, so $200 a month management fee over 60 months, that is around $12,000. Just so that you know how I did that, real quick mental math. You do the $200 times 60 months, that'll bring you to $12,000. And then adding the 2 leasing fees we're generally going to charge over that 5-year period, that will bring the total to around $16,000. Now I need to know what our average profit margin is. Now, of course, you might have other ancillary fees that you generally charge as well. Feel free to add those into this calculation. I'm just trying to give you a quick and easy way to calculate client lifetime value. But at $16,000, let's assume that our profit margin in our business is 30%. So now I know that 30% of $16,000 would be roughly $4,800 if I'm not mistaken. This is being done quick mental math, so forgive me if I'm mistaken on that one. But at around $4,800, you can feel pretty safe knowing that a client is worth $4,800 to your business over the lifetime of that client. Now in property management, it's a recurring revenue model, and you have to calculate your client lifetime value like this. It's different than, traditional sale, let's say for real estate agents, where you get your commission up front. This is done over the course of that 5-year period. But now I know that my client lifetime value is $4,800 for my business. I know I can afford to spend some money to acquire a client because I know that that client is gonna bring in on average around $4,800. So now I can figure out, okay, I'm willing to spend $500 to acquire a new property management client because I know that by spending $500, I'm bringing in $4,800 worth of value to my business. So that's what you really need to do. You need to break down the numbers and figure out what the client lifetime value is for your business. And then once you've done that, you can now determine if your marketing is profitable, if you're already running a marketing campaign. So figure out what that marketing campaign is generating a new door to manage for your business, and then compare that with your client lifetime value, and that will help you determine whether or not your marketing campaign is bringing you return on investment. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and we're going to be releasing a ton of new content for you so that you can really learn and scale your property management business. If you like this video as well, check out the video that we have on YouTube about how to grow your property management company without relying on referrals. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.